Good morning. Day 10 on my drive to work, and I cannot tell you how differently I feel this morning compared to the way I felt yesterday. And I'm trying to piece together why that is. I don't know if it's, turning a corner or if it's a good night of sleep. If it's, the productivity that I, was able to start off with today, that I just generally feel really, really good. I was disappointed yesterday. And after I found out that the medication would be so incredibly expensive. And I was talking with my husband last night. He actually got home earlier than he was expecting because his last appointment canceled. And I, got to see him for just a little bit, which was really helpful. I thought last night was going to be one of those nights where I, didn't get to see him before he got home because I have to go to bed so early. So, it was so sweet because he told me, well, if the authorization goes through and it's like $550 a month, he goes, you could try it. We could do that. We could come up with the money to do that. And I was just like, heck no. If I had an extra $550, like if I could, just scrimp and scrape and come up with an extra $550, then that is not going towards a medication that I don't absolutely need. It's more going to go towards, hey, let's pay $500 extra down on the house or on a credit card bill. I can't. So, but there was something about the freedom in him telling me, like, hey, if we need to do that and that's what you want, we can do that. And I was like, yeah, but what if it works and I stay on it and we're doing it $550 every single month? And that is, do you know how much money that would be to, put on the house, pay that down? I have a financial goal of my house being paid off by the time I retire. And that's like 15-ish years from now. And we've only been, in the house for 3 years. So, that's a lofty goal to pay off the house completely. So but I want to be fully paid off on the house by the time we retire so that I don't have to pay out that house payment every month. But anyway, with those thoughts in mind, we are in stopped traffic, like in a place that normally is never stopped. So, it's just crazy. Yeah. I don't think it's going to change. I'm not going to get to work any faster a different way. So we're just going to chill and do what we need to do. But anyway, I think that kind of freed my brain up a little bit to say no to it. I do have another option. I have a friend who is doing some form of one of the medications, and I don't think she's paying that. I mean, I don't think she would be paying that. So I'm going to talk to her and text her today and just say, hey, what exactly are you doing? Who are you seeing? Because if she's seeing somebody and if there's something for the if there's something through her doctor, and maybe it is, and I found this out too, maybe there's a medical condition that allows her to have it at a different price. So my husband is actually taking Ozempic, and he is type 2 diabetes. Like, he actually has diabetes now. He used to be pre-diabetic. He has gone over to, type 2 diabetic. And I asked him, I was like, so what are you paying for the Ozempic? And he's like, you don't want to know. And I'm like, no, I really mean it. He's like, $25. It's like, I hate you so much. Why? What? How? $25. But I why? What's the difference? So you have somebody who's obese and wants to lose weight and wants to get on top of things so that they don't go full-blown diabetic, and you're not going to help them. I mean, you make it cost prohibitive to help them. But somebody who's already there, and I'm so happy that they get it for $25. That is 100% the way it should be. It should be something that you can afford. Or $50 or $100. Like, I mean, I'm not saying, like, for some people that might be cost prohibitive, but I mean, I could do that. Like, I could make sacrifices to pay $100 a month to invest in my health. And no, you can't do that. You have to pay $550 a month, and that's if you jump through hoops and sign up for this program and agree for your data to be shared. And oh my God, this is what I was talking about yesterday. It makes absolutely no sense to me. So anyways, with that being said, him saying we could do it, and the freedom to say, I would rather not, because of how expensive it is. And secondarily, it's not like I'm not making any progress. I'm making good progress. I'm being consistent in my workouts. I worked out this morning. Today was arm day, and I actually felt really good and strong, and I did 5 separate exercises at like 12 to 15 reps. Again, I'm still figuring out my weights, but I mean, I was in the 40-pound weight range. I think that I'm strong, like, for a chunky girl. I think I'm pretty strong, and I'm like, okay, I want to build this up. I want to get stronger as I continue to eat well. My desire or craving for things that aren't great for me, I had that really, really bad day the other day, and I'm not feeling that right now. It passed. We got through that without any binging, and we got through it without even, any real cheating. Like, I did have that chocolate, but it wasn't like cheat chocolate. It was allowable chocolate. And I'm not feeling any big craving to go and do it again, so it didn't trigger me to do more. I do feel strongly that if I were to loosen up and allow like a cheat meal or a cheat item or something like that, I'm so close to like the beginning of this that I feel like I would spiral. I haven't been doing it long enough for me to not have it turn from one meal into, well, another meal another day, and then I typically spiral into sometimes weeks and weeks of poor eating before I get back on track. So I am kind of concerned about the future of, staying consistent. That's why I want the medication. But if I don't get it, I mean, I don't get it. And then I do this just diet and exercise, which I'm going to be doing anyway. So, okay, there you go. And I think that is I think that's the best attitude to have about it. And I just feel really encouraged. So, this morning, so I went to bed last night and I got in bed by 8:30 like I planned, which was easy to do because I was by myself. But then my husband came home and was like, oh, okay, we got to talk for a few minutes. And I know that lights were out at like 9 o'clock, and I probably fell asleep quickly and I didn't play on my phone. Oh, that's the big one. It's such a big one. And I advise I advise in my job for people to restrain themselves, and I feel like a lot of us just don't follow that. I'm not actually tired. I don't know where that came from. But anyway, I woke up this morning, went to bed at 9, and I woke up at 3:55, which was 5 minutes shy of a full 7 straight hours with no bathroom breaks. And I'm like, wow. Like, I woke up and I was like, oh, I can go to the bathroom. I have to go to the bathroom. And then I was like, and it's 35 minutes before my alarm goes off. And guess what? I'm fine. I'm going to get up. I'm going to go to the restroom. And I'm going to put on my clothes and go to the gym. And I went to the gym. And I walked for a little bit more than 10 minutes because it just felt good. I was actually feeling good. And so it was like 12 or 13 minutes. But I felt really good with that. And then I went and did all my arm exercises. I feel really strong with that. I felt like that was a good day. And I worked, I did some exercises I didn't do last time that worked more on my neck and shoulders, which I feel are very important for me to have strength in, because that is where I get so much tension, and I just really wanted them to get stretched out. So I really focused on that. And then I even had time to go lay on the massage bed with the hydro massage, the water, which I love, and I concentrated it on my back and neck and shoulders. And that felt so good. I literally was bouncing out of the gym. I was just like, yay, I feel so good. And then I went home, got my shower, got dressed, pieced together. I think I have to make some food tonight, because I'm really piecing together the last little bits of the prepped food that I made at the beginning of last week. I mean, like, there's, and canned chicken and, stuff that, because I didn't make a lot of fresh, so, because I didn't get to cook on Sunday. So, tomorrow, I think I'm planning on making myself a chia seed pudding tonight so I can have that. And I haven't had any of that this week. And I also used up the last of my frozen sausage patties. That's what I've been eating every day this week for breakfast, and it's so good. And today, I try to cook one egg so that it's as circular a shape as possible, like a fried egg. And I put that on 2 sausage patties with 1 slice of cheese, and like, that is it's good fat, high fat, and it's super good protein. Today I didn't have time to make the egg, but I did put 2 eggs in, so when I get to work I will scramble them and just eat the sausage and the cheese. So it'll be basically a little scramble bowl. I love taking just regular eggs in the shell, just sticking them in a bag and making scrambles and just cooking the eggs in the microwave. It works great. I always have salt and pepper in my lunch box, so I just season it that way. So I have that, and then what I had for dinner last night is the same thing I'm having tonight, which is some leftover ground beef, half an avocado, some sour cream, a little bit of cheese, and the ground beef, finish up for lunch today. I got like 3 meals out of a pound of ground beef. But I have these little zero net carb tortillas. They say they're zero net carb, and I'm just gonna go with it because I enjoy them. They're really good for a quick meal. Like, you can stick something on them, and they're about that big. So I'm eating 3 of them. They are 7 total carbs, or I'm sorry, 7 carbs. What? Somebody is got this weird high-pitched sound coming from their car. Anyways, there's 7 carbs, but they're also 7 grams of fiber, which zeroes out the carb. So if you were doing total carbs on the keto diet, that would be 21 carbs because you're eating 3 of them. And then, of course, there's an avocado and all these things that keep adding up on the carbs. I am not counting total carbs. I am doing a net carb, which I didn't do before, but is a little bit more friendly. And I'm working out, which I never did before. When I did keto before, didn't go up, didn't work out, didn't go to the gym. So my energy needs are definitely higher. And so I do need to fuel my body. So half an avocado, I have no idea how many carbs that is. I'll have to look that up and see. But no carbs for the tortillas. A little bit of carb on the cheese. No carb on the hamburger or anything like that. I mean, we're still talking very low carb. I'm definitely staying under about 20 as a net carb total, and just feeling pretty good about that. I haven't gotten bored yet. I will, try to do the a little bit of meal prep tonight. I'll just do some meal prep so that I can, have some easy stuff over the weekend, like for tomorrow for lunch and over the weekend. I have some shrimp and chicken in the fridge that has been marinating, and I hope I can cook it up. I hope it hasn't gone bad. But Sunday I'm going to actually cook and make sure I have plenty for the upcoming week, and try to really focus on that on Sundays. And again, just realizing, if I don't have too many extra things to do, then I have time to do the things that help me prep, and then my mood just goes up because I feel like I'm doing a good job and I'm accomplishing everything I needed to accomplish. So I'm staying on track, I'm staying accountable, and I'm happy about it, and I'm in a good mood, and I have a positive outlook, and I just wanted to share that. So I don't think I'm gonna chat for too long. I will definitely keep everyone posted on what I hear from my friend, and also what I hear from the doctor's office in regards to the prior authorization for the medication. But yeah, I don't think, if it comes back at like $500, I'm not doing that. Not going for it, because that's crazy. So just gonna kind of stay in that place right now. Anyways, I hope you all have I hope you all have a fantastic day, and I will see you in the next one.